All right, welcome everybody. This is the Bird's Eye View. I'm here with Mr. Krow today. Harcase is not with us at the moment, so we came across this thing that's very current, and we kind of wanted to talk about it. For one, it's very strange and fishy, and the other reason is because the more people that see this, the more chance there are the information comes out. I know, we're not a big channel or anything, but if anybody watches it that happens to share it with somebody else and that information comes out and helps the situation, then I would be superbly happy with anything like that. So,
and on top of that, it's really close to home for me.
right.
Like, super close.
Right. So let's get over to the news desk here.
Yes.
Okay. So this 22-year-old woman vanishes while documenting cross-country trip with her boyfriend. And it's just super weird. This is like recent right now. Like they were on a trip and then they wanted to see the national parks, and they were in Utah on August 12th. That's where Mr. Krow's at.
Yep. Yeah, they're down south in Utah, yeah.
And then even in Salt Lake City, she was seen on August 24th checking out a hotel in Salt Lake City on August 24th. That's, less than a month. That's like 20 days ago,
like
right?
20 days. Yeah, 20 days ago.
So we got 20 days ago. And let's just check her out, her YouTube real quick. This is like what they're all about.
Yeah, this is when they first started their trip. And this is her and her fiancé.
Boyfriend, fiancé, right?
Yeah, boyfriend, fiancé, as they referred to it. And yeah, they just were starting down their trip. And it sounded like they were going to be visiting all the national, or at least most of the national parks in the U.S.
Right. So what's really super weird about this is they met some people, and then they gave the guy, like, they had a couple skateboards, and the fiance gave the skateboard to this guy going, "Hey, I'm not going to need two anymore." Right? And so the guy took it, he was ecstatic about it and everything, and then all of a sudden this dude. Okay, so they're out on this trip, right? They're documenting this road trip. She's all on Instagram. She's texts her mom every few days. They call on the phone every day. They talk all the time. And then all of a sudden, a few days go by, and they get a text on August 27th. And then she gets a text on August 30th that they don't know. They can't confirm that this girl sent the text. And then this dude just shows up in Florida with their van back home. And then he lawyers up, and then that's it. And then
he's not even letting people talk to him. Like, he's not talking to authorities. Yeah, he's lawyered up.
And then the parents are like, "Hey, where's our daughter?" And nothing, dude. And they don't hear from her. Now they haven't heard from her at all. They report her missing. The FBI gets involved. The police get involved. They seize the van. This dude will not talk to nobody.
Yeah, it's even her parents are trying to reach out to him, the fiance, from what I'm seeing and hearing and understanding, and his parents are not making him available. Yeah, like, they're just like, "Nope, he's not available right now. Just go ahead and talk to his lawyer."
He shows up back in Florida. He lawyers up, days ago. and he like, "I plead the fifth. I remain silent." I mean, nothing. And okay.
It sounds like, according to like on her Instagram, it was like August. So it was the last time she had done she had spoken to her mother face to face, and shortly thereafter. So it's so somewhere around the August 24th, and I haven't seen her Instagram post, but she posted something to her Instagram post, and it's somewhere inside Ogden, Utah, which is up north. So they were going from Salt Lake up north because they were going to Wyoming, which makes total sense. That was their idea. That was their itinerary. But It looks like she posted something from a popular building in Ogden, and all it says is "Happy Halloween." And her mother's like, I can't confirm that that's her, because usually how she speaks is she tells us how the trip is going, what she's experienced. She's kind of very verbal, right? She just says, I'm having fun. We're doing this. We went and saw that, whatever it is. She's kind of excited. Instead, the conversations with her mother, that the text that you were saying, Duck, were they're very short, and the mother can't really confirm that they're from her, because they're like very short. Like, I'm doing fine, and that's it.
So they're arranging search parties in Utah around that area and stuff, and I think maybe the destination in Wyoming. But the thing is dude, this is like, I'm not gonna say this guy murdered and killed her, but he murdered and killed her, dude. He's like,
I see. I've watched too many CSIs and behind the forensic files, and yeah, something's wrong here, man.
Either A, he gave her up to some women trafficking ring, or he killed her. And between those two scenarios, which one's more likely? Dude,
probably the kill.
It just screams guilty.
Oh
that
yeah.
You go home, you won't talk to nobody, you lawyer up, and that's the end of it, right? It's, dude.
And I'm gonna throw in just like a little bit of maybe this happened too, okay? Because like I said, I've seen a lot of forensic files and things. Accidents happen, and they are traveling around some very high cliffs. They're going around now. I think their next stop was supposed to be was it Yellowstone or something like that?
No, that was another one. There was some spot in Wyoming and then Yellowstone after that.
Okay. So maybe they were hiking, she fell, and he panicked. I don't know how you panic for multiple days and head back home and don't ever report anything, but I'm just saying, the dudes...
They were going to Grand Teton, Wyoming. I've never heard of that place, okay. So okay. So he did finally make a statement just like within the last few days. I hope they find her. That was it. And that was through the lawyer, I believe is what it was.
I wonder if it's maybe the Tetons. I don't know.
I don't.
But yeah, and then what did you just say too? He says to the lawyers, "I hope they find her."
No. Through the lawyers, he released a statement. I hope she returns to family. Or I hope they find her, or something like. It's sketchy, dude. Super sketchy. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. This whole thing doesn't make any sense. So
this is really super weird, and the dudes, I don't know, something's weird there, and I don't know. And like I said,
so there's
this is
a
close
search
to home.
organized near Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming on behalf of the family.
So
okay,
they are doing a search then.
So on behalf of the fiance's family, it's our hope that the search for Miss Petito is successful and that Miss Petito is reunited with her family. On advice of counsel, the family is remaining in the background in this juncture and will have no further comment.
So his family isn't even helping.
Well, they're helping him get away with whatever he did.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying is like so fishy. Something's weird where they're not even helping search for her.
Because the girl's Petito's family, Gabby's family, I want to keep using her, Gabby Petito's family. I hope I said that right. But they say the one person that can help find Gabby refuses to help.
Yeah.
They begged Laundry, I guess that's whatever his name is. They begged the family not to remain in the background, but to help.
Yeah, see, he knows something. I mean, like,
yeah.
Hey.
How does Brian stay in the background when he's the only person that knows where she is?
where
or that
yeah, it's
last
like
knew where she was. Like,
so weird.
like, okay, did she just run off? No, she's super close with her family. She's documenting all this stuff. She would have documented it. If she would say, hey, we had a fight and I broke up with him, she would have documented it. She would have. This is the type of person that's documenting everything that's going on. Like, I'm a profiler, right? I'm not a profiler, but I'm a profiler. She would have documented it, dude. She's all over Instagram. She's on YouTube. She would have documented if they broke up and that he was just, I told him to leave and he took the van and he went home and now I'm going to hike whatever, you know, by myself.
Now she's abandoned or, yeah.
Right. She would have documented it. So, A, somebody took her, or B, she had an accident and because he didn't report it to me, that's killing her.
That's still, I agree.
He had his hands in killing her. And I'm not going to say he murdered her, but evidence points that he murdered her, bro. That, I mean, you just go home and you don't say shit. That screams guilty that you killed her. You sound like that Scott Peterson dude, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what happened to my wife all of a sudden. She just took the kid and vanished off the face of the earth. Come on, bro. No, you know what happened. And that's, dude. I hope the FBI, it has a way to track her phone and pinpoint where they were last or something. This burns me up that this dude is not helping. Whether...
Yeah, that's the thing I think that I'm getting most frustrated with too, is this guy is just, he can't help. He's not helping at all. Like, if you're not going to talk to the authorities, if you're not going to talk to his, her parents or something, at least tell your parents, all right, tell them we were last here.
Yeah. This is the last time I saw her. We got in a fight and I left her. Or hell, exactly. I forgot she was with me and I left her at the gas station. Whatever, dude.
Yeah,
know, something. Like, not I lawyer up and I ain't saying shit. That's bull.
We play hide and go seek and she disappeared at the Walmart. I don't know, like something's not right. I agree with you, Duck, 100% that something is not right with this dude. He's hiding something.
Yeah, and that's I think that's the part that burns me the most is everybody knows he's hiding something, but there's no way to like get it out of him, right? And without any evidence, the cops are stuck. They can't even They can't really do a lot either about it. Her YouTube page is nomadic static. I think that's what that's supposed to be. That's what I was showing a little bit ago. I'll leave that in the link. I was hoping there was like an informational link about who to like contact. But there's so much information out there. You can just Google her name and read all about it. And if this is anywhere close to where you live or whatever, or people that live in the area that possibly could have seen them in the van driving around, dude, share this and look around and contact whoever, like the Florida police or whoever even the FBI is involved. So contact the FBI if you have to. But
yeah, it's crazy.
This is really heartbreaking to see. She's 22 years old, barely got her life started, out with this dude that she thought had her back, and then he just turns on her, and this
is the thing I like that freaks me out as like a dad, because my daughter is 22 years old, and it's like, who does not know a kid who, and I say kid because that's what they are to me as kids, but who doesn't know a kid who's in their 20s right now who wants to travel around the world, take photos, live life to the fullest, be an Instagram star, and just show that they're doing what they're doing, they're having fun, and explore the world. And she was kind of doing this, and then with somebody that she trusted, that had her back. And now this, it's just something's weird.
I mean, if there was a hypothetical situation and this dad of this girl comes up missing, I think, like a hypothetical dad would show up down in Florida and this homeboy would come up missing himself until some information got revealed, hypothetically, of course, like,
Yeah.
because if like a hypothetical dad of twins and a twin came up missing, this hypothetical dude would be hypothetically getting waterboarded until he gave up some information.
Oh yeah.
And hypothetically, I'm sure that dad would be happy to go to jail or prison for whatever that happened, because hypothetically they would never find him in one of these Arizona mines or something. Hypothetically, of course, But
Can't say that enough, guys.
I mean, look at this
Yeah.
look at this girl. She looks like she was just having so much fun in her life, all smiles. Like, this just really burns me up. This kills me, dude. This kind of stuff. And the fact that he's like, this is the kind of stuff that should be this is where, like, I love people's rights, and I love the fact that we have rights in this country. But the Fifth Amendment sometimes is the one that I most conflict about. Yes. Is because not having this girl be found because this guy has the right to remain silent is, I respect it, but it burns, it kills me that this girl may not ever be found because of it.
Yeah. And it's something very sad. Kind of like, and I did say it does hit home, close to home, because I have a daughter the same age. It's just up north. I mean, like, Ogden is not far from me. It's a 25-minute drive for me. Not far. And just seeing how they just started their life and everything. Yeah.
So the Northport Police Department in Florida and the FBI. So if you happen to watch this and you saw them or you have any information at all, that's who you contact.
Yeah, you have to contact their home. Yeah.
Go look this case up. There is hundreds of articles out there right now, and every time I open a new article, I'm seeing something new that somebody else isn't reporting. Like I said, I was reading through this a little bit ago, and I read a statement about a guy that they had met, and the guy said, "Hey, have this skateboard. I'm not going to need two anymore." Right? That's weird. And then he went on a hike, and then he came back, and they were gone out of the campground, and so he didn't see him anymore. But they had met, and she was super excited about, they had redone this van, and she had done a lot of work, and he was doing mechanical work. So they were showing off the van and everything, right? And so this is where I think Krow's probably on the most correct track. Is they were out walking around or doing something, and something happened, kind of accidental-ish. He freaked out and bolted. But to me, that makes him if that's the truth, to me that makes him a murderer. Yeah. Right? Even though she fell and you left, to me, you didn't render aid or report or anything. To me, that makes you the killer. That makes it, regardless if you pushed her or you didn't touch her or anything, that to me that makes you part of it, right? You part of it, you didn't report it, and to me that makes you guilty. To me that makes you guilty.
I kind of follow along those lines too. I know accidents happen and stuff, but
I super hope she's just devastated because they broke up and that she's going to walk out, but that's just super unlikely at this point.
It's all over the news. He appears back home, just recently, and never reported anything, and so now they have this huge time gap of where in the world was she. Something's not adding up, and I think if she would have walked away, and even if she would have been abandoned or stranded or whatever, I think you're right. By now, the family would have heard from her.
Gabby Petito, go look it up and go to the different articles and read all the different stuff. Because like I said, I'm finding new pieces about stuff as I read these articles. But
Keep your eyes open.
we're gonna leave it there unless you got anything closing remarks.
I don't. I'm good.
All right.
Help save one of our own. She's
Yeah.
a YouTuber.
And yeah, go to her YouTube, look at the van. If you live anywhere in Utah or Wyoming or anywhere else that you may have seen this van or whatever, go and read about it. Go and share these articles or this video or whatever. Get this information out there, and maybe somebody will see something and report it and bring this guy to justice.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
to me, I'm not gonna say it like I said. I'm not saying he's guilty, but bro, he's guilty.
Exactly. And my heart right now goes out to the family. Like, I would hate to have this right now
Yeah,
of not knowing.
this
It's
is completely
so
devastating.
it's just the unknown. Right now you just don't know. You assume the worst or can assume the worst, but you hope that it's not right, and you got to have closure. So yeah, my heart goes out to the family.
If he had just come back and said,
Just
"Hey,
say some.
she went on a hike and I don't know where she went and I can't find her,"
Yeah.
it would have been so different. But the fact that he just like radio silent, doesn't tell anybody, just shows up back at his parents' house, and then he immediately get him a lawyer, dude.
Yeah. And it's driving from Wyoming to Florida, it takes time. I mean, it takes, you're talking days. You're talking at least, even if he did it straight, you're talking 3 to 4 days.
No.
Nonstop.
No,
it's longer than I think.
No.
I think you could possibly.
I've driven from New York to Oregon in 3 days. I did it all the time. Yeah, all the time. So it's a 2 to 3 day trip maximum.
Okay, nonstop.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I don't think this is the guy taking his time to get home.
No.
Right? He's not stopping to hang out and view anything. He's like, I got to get back to Florida and get lawyered up. So he does it in 2 or 3 days. Guaranteed.
That's
Guaranteed.
tough. That's tough.
But
so yeah. If you have anything,
Gabby Petito. Gabby Petito. Petito. I'm going to put the link to her YouTube in here. I'll put the link to one of these articles in here. But Google her and find your own articles and share the information out on.
Yeah.
If you got Twitter and you're big on Twitter and you happen to watch this or whatever, just share it out and get it out there. So,
yeah.
All right, everybody. Much love. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.
All right, everyone. See ya. Have a good one.